What's going on? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Let me figure out how to turn my mic back on. Oh, I'm here. Massive echo. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Can't even turn my camera on? All right, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna play while I figure out the camera. Let's just play. Let's just play some court clips.
Turn on your camera and unmute yourself. There you go.
There you go. There.
Okay, so
before
we begin, Mr. Gaddy, your client had a lot of smart things to kind of say to my staff while we were trying to arrange all these 67 cases and trying to deal with about 10 outside facilities before we began, when we sent a message that we were trying to get everything in order and also deal with people who were having power outage issues. So he was telling us to speed it along. Apparently he thinks he's more important than any of those other individuals that were present in this court. So I'm going to show him exactly how important he is. I've called this case right now, but he's going right to the end. So he'll just have to wait, since he didn't want to wait for everybody else. Or
Okay.
pass that, man. You might want to call him and talk to him about that, because we may have a rough way to go. Court calls the case.
Honor.
Thank you. Well, that's it for that. Oh, we got a recall. Oh, yeah. My friend that wanted me to hurry up. Court recalls the case, People versus Aaron Hayes. Actually, it wasn't me. Apparently, you were supposed to hurry up. All those people were supposed to follow in order, but.
Hey, Mr. Canatra for the people.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Hayes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hayes, want to turn on his camera? We're prompting him. Did you get through to him, Mr. Gaddy?
I did, Your Honor. I spoke to Mr. Hayes, and I did see him on the, there he is. Mr. Hayes, could you turn on your camera?
State your
State your
name.
name.
Aaron Hayes.
All right, what are we doing then?
Sorry, Your Honor. I did have a chance to speak with Mr. Hayes. Your Honor, briefly, I would ask the court for an adjournment so I can go over this matter in more detail with him.
All right. I'll give you the adjournment. Tell him his case, though, falls where it falls. I'll adjourn it to August 17th, 2023. 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Can you guys see me now? Please, hopefully. I just went through some massive technical issues right then. I was trying to start my intro because I didn't set it up correctly, but can you guys hear and see me now? Barely. Barely hear me or barely see me? This is the time delay thing I don't like. Yep. Yeah. What? All right. What is it? Barely see you. You can barely see me? Barely see me. Barely hear me. Can see and hear you. All right. Thank you, Susie. All right. All right, perfect. We're good. We're good. We're good. You guys want to watch some court clips? Thank you, Heather. Let's do a bad guy. Let's do a bad guy. We'll start with the bad guy.
And this is an ad book. I don't have an NPRA on this case. Are you requesting a bail hearing this morning, Mr. Sullivan?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll
That no 10% is not mandated by,
tell exactly why.
Sorry, I was trying to pause it and start over. This guy's just not a good guy. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to pause it, but I fast forwarded it. Sorry. StreamYard is a lot of small buttons. It's a lot of small buttons, but all right. This isn't a good guy. This isn't a good guy.
It must have been his request, I believe. And this is an ad book. I don't have an NPRA on this case. Are you requesting a bail hearing this morning, Mr. Sullivan?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll start. Ms. Casa, do you have an NPRA result?
yes, Your Honor, we did have the NPRA from a prior case. He was an 11 on the NPRA. The state's going to be seeking bail in the amount of $50,000 with no 10% cash option. It's not mandated by,
5-0?
yes.
All right, go ahead.
Based on, I believe it's a category C, it's not that no 10% is not mandated by the court administrative order. The state is requesting that based on the facts of the case. The defendant was actually on probation
I
for
don't know.
pandering.
Just pandering right now. I don't know. I'd have to look. My apologies.
He was on probation for pandering. He was just sentenced in 2022 for pandering out of our second judicial district court. Part of his sentence was to do some jail time prior to his release. He did that jail time, he was released, and then he absconded basically from probation. He was then had a probation violation prior to this being ad booked, and he was just revoked on that probation on July 20th of last week. So he's now facing 24 to 60 months in prison for that case. In addition to that, he has a 2018 possession of a controlled substance for sale conviction out of our second judicial district court. 2016, he has a felon addict possession of a firearm with a gang enhancement out of Stockton, California. And then 2014, he has a robbery out of Stockton, California with multiple parole violations. Again, the egregiousness of this case, not only the underlying facts of the pandering itself, but the fact that he was on probation for pandering, conducting some of these phone calls with the victim while he was incarcerated. So the defendant is a danger to our community, the victim in this case. And so for those reasons, we believe the $50,000 is appropriate.
All right, back up just a minute. The phone calls were from prison in June of this year?
From jail, yes. Some of them.
From our jail. And then he was released on the 20th of July?
Well, so I'm sorry, Judge. So in between there, he was actually arrested on when he got released from jail for the pandering conviction, and he was supposed to be on probation. He was absconding. He committed a trafficking.
No, this is Reno Justice Court, so it's Reno. So I don't know if you guys claim Reno in California, but it's close enough, right? It's Reno Justice Court, though, so it's in Reno, Nevada, however you pronounce it. But that's where this is.
In controlled substance case. He was arrested on that. Our office reviewed that case and decided at this time there wasn't enough to go forward. We asked for further investigation. It was while he was in custody for that trafficking case that some of these phone calls happened. He then was released or no issued on that case, or I'm sorry, yes, no issued. And then he went before the second judicial district court and was revoked on his probation based on the absconding once he was released from jail. Hopefully that makes sense.
So he's going to prison on the revocation.
Yes.
Got it. All right, go ahead, Mr. Sullivan.
Your Honor, that is accurate. Unfortunately, Mr. Hale was revoked. He confirmed in CR 22-1757, he was recently revoked and he will have to go serve a 2 to 5 year sentence in Nevada Department of Corrections. He's asking this court to consider $1,000 cash or $10,000 bondable. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot in the way of mitigation evidence. I don't have any references, no employment. He was staying at a hotel. But in light of the fact that he's going to be serving a 2 to 5 year sentence, he's asking the court to consider $1,000 cash or $10,000 bondable. Thank you. I'll submit.
Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. Sir, that's exactly the reason why I won't do that, is because you're going to go to prison. Even if I OR'd you, you're going directly to prison. So it's silly for me to let you out of jail at all. I'm going to impose a $75,000 bail with 10% cash being allotted. It is allowed for Mr. Hale. So my findings are that there was clear a danger to the community. I also find the least restrictive means to assure that he'll show up for court appearances, and so we don't have to bring him back from prison, and so that he's safe in the community, is a heavy bail, a high bail. I'm going to make it $75,000 bondable or 10% cash with conditions. I don't see why I even need to list conditions, because he'd have to go to prison before he could ever be OR'd or released on a $75,000 bail. So I'm going to go ahead and just say conditions are that he check in with DAS at least daily. Yep.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You review this with your attorney. Did you understand?
I'm sure you can hear me now. Muted. All right, yeah, that happens. Apparently, as much grief as I give to everybody else for being muted, it happens. Yeah, you gotta unmute. You gotta unmute. All right. Well, this is Judge Boyd. You all know Judge Boyd. This is a great motherly clip of Judge Boyd, and I like this clip. So let's go.
21 C.
Before I go into it, if anybody out there wants to come up here and discuss this stuff with me, feel free. We can discuss this stuff all day long. I do deserve the grief. I give so much shit to people. I deserve the grief. I get it. I do. But yeah. Why don't you come up here with me and I can give you grief right back. Let's play.
R 8727, State of Texas versus Esmeralda Valdez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state. Your Honor.
Defense.
John Coons from Ms. Valdez, and I'm standing in for Ms. Enriquez.
All right. Any objection to this attorney standing in for Ms. Enriquez? No. All right. You're going to need to speak up. No. Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
We have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Showing you what's entitled application for community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Yes. All right. So here's the thing. You're going to have to speak up. If you cannot speak up where I can hear you and the court reporter can hear you, then I will send you back. And then once you're able to speak up, we will bring you back. Do you understand? Yes. Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review this with your attorney? Did you understand it? Yes. Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are y'all proceeding on both counts or just count one? Count one only, is that correct? Or count two? Count two?
I believe we're doing both, Judge, because they're different I looked at the waiver and steps and it had both counts in it, Judge. What is the?
Oh, it just says punishment is be assessed at 2 years. It doesn't say if
I
you're,
think it's both counts. I believe it's both. Is the heroin and count foods in that?
okay. Thank you. All right, Ms. Valdez, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand in count 1, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. And in count 2, you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. Both of those counts are 3rd-degree felonies. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
I want to know who does the hair in prison. I'm gonna start a trend. I've got a lot of clips of a lot of people with weird hair. Hers are just, basic. I mean, she has braids, but I've got a lot of clips with a lot of people with weird hair. Hers are normal, but yeah, I got a lot of clips. So maybe I'll do like a wild hair in court. I don't know, but yeah, it's weird. It's weird that they have so much time to do hair, but it's on the opposite spectrum as well because people have some crazy hair when they come to court as well.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, we do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Valdez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived a right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is be assessed at 2 years in the prison on count 1 and count 2. There's a $500 fine. There's to be restitution of $57 to SAPD for drug testing. All right, off the record. So guys, on this one, y'all didn't put in here that it's for probation. Is it recommended probation
It's
or
a
not?
recommendation.
All right, if you all could write in there that y'all are recommending probation, if both of you assign it, and also if you put in there that you're pleading to counts 1 and count 2.
Real quick again, if anyone wants to come up, I've got like seven clips ready to go. If anyone wants to come up and just discuss these clips with me, Judge Boyd's about to get real. We're only about a third of the way through this clip. Judge Boyd's about to get real with her, but like I said, I'm open. Just say you want to jump up here, and I will send you a link. Yeah, people in court, calm down. You're fine. You know what? I'll do this. Here we go. If anyone wants to come up, just click that link. There we go. That's the easier way to do it.
Oh, no problem. It happens.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, according to the plea bargain agreement, you're to plead, well, the state is proceeding on count one and count two. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's a $500 fine. There's restitution of $57 to SAPD for drug testing, regular UA, sober support meetings, and the state recommends probation. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph?
Not looking for any trouble. I just like conversation. If anyone wants to come up, they can come up. There's only 36 people here. We can all be friends. Let's go.
With your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
I have not.
Outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 100 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand that was a recommendation from the state and the court does not have to follow that recommendation?
Yes.
Then to count one, how do you plead?
No, no contest.
And count two, how do you plead?
No contest.
I do need a Discord. The problem is everybody I know has a Discord. Everybody has a Discord, and I'm in everybody's channel. I'm not going to start a Discord until, I don't know. I don't know when. I don't know. But yes, I do need a Discord. It's just not happening soon. I'm in everyone else's Discord. Now I'm just repeating myself. Let's just watch shows. Let's just watch core clips. Now I'm just repeating myself. Now I gotta find the clip. All right, here we go. Hey. Bye.
State, any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
Your Honor, I submit State's Exhibit 1 in the attachments.
We've reviewed them and have no objections, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state
This is what happens when you have a mute button. You click mute and then you don't unclick it. Yes. What I was just saying, I will start a Discord channel. But I am part of the entire community that does Core Clips Discord channels. So I'm there. I'm in all of them. And I use them as my own right now. Even whether or not they like it or not, I use their channels as mine. Just because we share a community. And I don't need a separate community to do that. So they can kick me out of theirs if they want, but I post my videos on their channels. That's what it is right now. I will start my own Discord channel, but I'm a couple months away from that. Now that I've said that like 3 times, let's just play videos. Don't even know where. There we go.
Exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty as charged in count 1 and count 2. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
We would request that today. Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we would request that you follow the plea bargain. This is slightly unusual in that this is not a deferred offer, but my client had conferred with Ms. Enriquez yesterday and decided that she didn't want to apply for deferred. So we would request that you give her the 2 years probated for 3 and run those counts concurrently.
All right. If you're released today, where would you be living? And with who, I should say?
My mother.
Does your mother want you staying with her?
Yes.
Did you ask her, or are you just assuming because she's your mother, she wants you to stay with her?
No, I asked.
All right. When's the last time you asked?
I spoke to her before I came in to jail.
All right. What's your drug of choice and how often are you using?
Um,
I'm in Ohio,
yeah,
Heroin?
so that's east.
How often are you using heroin?
But that's where I'm at,
um,
east of the Mississippi.
I'm sorry?
occasionally,
No, you're doing more than occasionally if you're going into places and taking people's things. How often are you using heroin? I'm trying to consider not, 1, whether I'm going to follow this plea bargain agreement. 2, I'm trying to consider what would be best for you. Now, it appears that you agreed to your underlying sentence being 2 years. If you just want to go for prison for 2 years, I will send you today to prison for 2 years. But otherwise, you need to be honest with me, because if you're not, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send you out. I'm going to follow this plea bargain agreement, send you out to the free world, and have you call the UA hotline. And at some point in time, you're going to get caught for using heroin. And then you know what's going to end up happening? They're going to file a motion to revoke, and you're going to be right back at jail. And you're going to come back to me, and then you're going to say,
I've been there multiple times. I've been to Morgantown. West Virginia is a gorgeous state. But yeah, I've been there. Yeah. That's going to be the end of that story for now. But yeah, no, I love West Virginia. It's a gorgeous state. Let's play close before this gets out of hand.
oh no, I need help. I use heroin. So you need to be honest with me. How often are you using heroin? And it's not know that much.
then
Why was that so hard to tell me? I'm sorry?
Are you embarrassed?
All right. Well, here's the thing. We are all on a journey, hopefully, of improving our lives. Where we are now is hopefully not where we will end in our growth. So hopefully today, maybe today will be the worst day that you can have. And maybe from here on out, you'll make changes to improve yourself and you won't be back. You won't be using heroin again. You understand?
yes,
How many children do you have?
none,
How far did you go in school?
10,
Why did you drop out?
attendance,
I'm sorry, what?
attendance. My mom took me out
Why would your mom take you out of school?
because she had a problem. I was not going to skip me.
Were you struggling with drugs already at that point?
No,
All right, I don't think her mother is the person for her to be living with this. If you have a mother who's going to take somebody out of school at 10th grade. Have you ever had employment?
yes,
Doing what?
working at 7-Eleven,
How old are you?
27.
All right.
You want to come up? Somebody click on the link and come up and talk to me. I know somebody wants to. Michael, come up. Let's talk Ohio versus West Virginia. Let's go. Somebody click on the link. You just gotta click on the link and you'll pop up here. Winter Witch. You do it. Shalom, you do it. Someone click on it. Let's discuss. Bruh, you're not backstage. You are not backstage. Oh, you are backstage. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yeah, you were backstage. You were
Told
backstage.
you. Okay, I'm ready. This girl, okay, she is something else. When was this? I don't really watch Judge Boyd because I don't have time, but like, I love her.
The girl is in the defendant.
Yeah, like, when was this? Like, in time? Is this like an old one?
No, this is within the last week.
Okay,
I would say it's probably Tuesday or Wednesday.
okay, she's got some issues.
She does. You haven't heard the Judge Boyd speech yet.
No, I haven't. I love those. Okay, let's go.
I know. That's why that's the only reason I saved this is I love Judge Boyd speeches.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
This is what the court is going to do. I'm sorry, before I do that, any other questions, Mr. Kuntz?
No, Your Honor.
All right. All right, I'm going to sentence you to 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's going to be a TAP evaluation while in custody. Follow all TAP recommendations.
Do we know how long it's taking for the TAC evaluations?
How long?
1 to 2.
Okay, all right.
All right, $57 restitution to SAPD. There's going to be 90 sober meetings in 90 days. And I know you all were recommending sober support meetings 2 times a week. That's your agreement?
What do you think about our gray purse right now? Do you like it?
It's not my favorite. I don't love gray and brown, but like functionally, yes, I like it very much.
All right. Heather, I don't know if you're still there, but I don't know if you've commented on our purse yet. That's pretty much
It's
the
probably
reason.
the least favorite I've had that I've seen.
Yeah.
Noticed. I just don't like that color combination.
Yeah, but it looks like it has a smiley face. I like the smiley face. Right into the flowers. It looks like it serves a purpose.
But I think she needs more than that. So I have not followed your agreement with regards to the sober meetings. Is there going to be an objection?
No, Judge, and just for the record, I've explained to my client about, with regard to the restitution and the fine and the court costs and things, that the most important thing for you is to make sure she shows up where she's supposed to show up, when she's supposed to show up. Even if she's running low on money and can't necessarily afford the probationary fees or anything like that, as long as she shows up and tries to stay in compliance with everything else, that she should be okay with you.
Yes. We're going to do the UA hotline until further notice. $500 fine will be probated, proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 200 hours of community service restitution. Those hours will be waived if you obtain your GED or if you obtain some sort of trade certificate or something that can make yourself better in place to get employment. You understand?
Yes.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Yes. So you're going to either have to obtain your GED or complete some sort of trade school. But once you do that, your community service hours will be waived. You understand?
Yes.
But regardless, you have to complete it.
Yes.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right. Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, can we go off the record? All right, what are the tattoos about?
Here we go. This is what we waited for.
No, I'm sorry.
My ex relationship is passing.
All right, and on the other arm?
This is a clean card.
All right. Is there any gang affiliation involved with you?
No,
Any gang affiliation involved with in your past relationships
no,
with the people you were dating?
no.
All right. So probation, if you can make sure you look into that. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
No.
All right. In this court, communication is key to be successful on probation. If there's an issue or something that's going wrong in your life and you need some help with it, let probation know. If you feel as though they're not addressing the issue, you can always come to court and let me know and we'll see what's going on.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Kurt.
You're welcome. 21 CR 8727 state.
Okay.
Trying to pause it.
Wait.
Trying to
Yeah.
pause it.
That's okay.
I wanna
how-
play. Sorry, go ahead. You're talking.
No, I was gonna ask, how bad is my sound? Because I may have possibly misplaced my dongle to plug
I
in.
can hear you. I can hear you fine.
But is it bad?
It's
Not
it
great.
sounds like you're a little bit, but it sounds clear.
Okay.
Can everybody else hear? Hold on,
All right.
just hold on. Because I got a clip I want to show you.
Okay.
Just waiting because the delay. But just no what?
No, the fake flower. I
They
think
can't
maybe
hear
the
you?
fake flowers.
Oh, they're fake flowers. I don't know.
Maybe that's why she
All right,
won't
I
be
ju-
fake. That's what I was
Okay.
saying.
All right. I just need. I you know what? I can hear you, so they can hear you.
Okay.
I want to play this, and I want to know your thoughts on this.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hold on. Yep, this is it. All right. So I'm gonna.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Have you seen it?
I have.
Well, then that takes away from.
No,
what
it
your
doesn't.
thoughts
Okay,
are
I
gonna
mean,
be.
no, I haven't. Just cut this part out and ask me the question again. Just ask me a question again. Just say, have you seen this?
Have you seen this?
No, I haven't, Colin. Let's check it out. I'm sorry. I have.
Yeah, you're obviously friends with Noah. No, and he's in the chat, and he's here.
What?
No, you're a whore. You send videos to everybody. Literally everybody. No one knows a whore. I just want to know what people think, and I wanted to do this live. I wanted to do this video live because I want to know what
I'm
people
so
think.
sorry. I'm sorry I messed it up.
No, you're fine. But no one knows a whore. I'm gonna say that out loud. All right. So for people that don't know, so me, people in court, I'm guessing every other streamer on the planet that does court content have seen this because no one knows a whore. Anyone who's not us, I'm gonna play this. And the way that I clipped it together, I did her part. But then I want to show you the end of this. Now,
Okay,
this
I don't
is-
know that I've
this
seen
is-
the end. I don't know that I've seen the end.
Well, okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you. But this is her part of court where she's sitting there
Right.
in front of the judge, and the judge is giving her credit, and she's all excited. And then after
Wait, don't say anything. Don't. But people probably haven't.
Thank
seen
you.
it.
Come
I'm just
back.
playing.
Come on back.
I'm just playing.
That's okay, thank you.
All right. How's she doing, Ms. Lincoln?
Judge, since you saw her last, she has completed everything that was required of her. She continued to submit to ETG screens 2 times per month at my discretion. Since May 31st, she submitted 2 negative ETG screens on June 8th, June 26th, July 7th, and July 19th. She's in full compliance.
Wow. So, what are your thoughts then about where we stand today?
I think it's time
Think it's time for what?
to let her go, let her move on.
You mean Chelsea Chadwick, after all of the consternation and challenge and difficulties, and because life has not been sunshine and lollipops for her, but yet here she stands with a smile on her face and a track record of success behind her. That's a really cool moment for you, Ms. Chadwick. I just see joy, I see confidence, I see pride. It's nice to have those things, Ms. Chadwick. I know it hasn't always been that case for you, and I'm just so glad it's back. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely. I'm really proud of myself. My mom's right across for me right now, just half crying. So, we're very happy to be at this moment, and I'm really proud. I know she's really proud of me. It's really nice to hear you guys are too. So, yeah, I'm pretty elated right now. I feel pretty good about myself.
And look at all the good things that you have in your life right now, that you have put in place coming out of a negative situation because of the work you're doing, okay? And most importantly, I just love the idea that when, seeing you now, I know that when you look in the mirror, you like what you see. And when you think about your life or the day ahead, you see promise and not dread. You see potential and not frustration. And so that to me is the greatest sign of your progress, is just your own personal growth.
Yes, absolutely. I'm living the progress. I see everything that I've gotten, and I'm living it every day, and it feels awesome. So it drives me more every day. So,
Mom,
yeah.
are you there?
Yes, yep, she's
I'm
here. Say hi,
What do you
Mom.
think? How do you think she's done?
I think she's done awesome. She's an incredible human being. She's beautiful. She's beautiful inside and out.
That's the reality that you knew all along, and that I think us over here at the court, and certainly your probation officer, we saw that potential within her, that she's a good person, but unfortunately was subjecting herself to some real challenges from negative choices. And once we eliminated that and got her to that good place, that really wonderful person that you've always known revealed herself and continues to reveal herself on a day-to-day basis. It's a really cool moment. You're a rock star, Miss Chadwick. All right, don't forget that.
Thank you.
It's the order of this court that she be discharged from probation with improvement. We're all very proud of you over here. Good work, and I hope you have a great life. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, take care.
Bye, Chelsea.
Thank you. You too. Bye, Sarah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. That was our discharge from probation.
I can't tell you how much I hope this goes viral. Is my volume better?
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
That was her discharge from probation. Do you guys want to see her like 5 minutes beforehand? And this is what we need to talk about. This is what I needed somebody to bounce ideas off of. Because I can't play this and just give my opinion. I need to talk to somebody about it.
Mm-hmm.
But you've obviously already seen this because no one knows a whore.
Poor no. But in his defense, I'll talk about why I think it's okay that he was a whore about it after it's over.
All right. So we're gonna play this. No, I love you. You're awesome. You've sent me so many clips, and I've used so many clips of yours. This clip is from him. I'm glad he's in the chat. I'm glad he's in the chat. I'm glad he's here. But this did come from him. And what we all need to know is what happens when I click play right here. And I'm going to play it. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to rewind it because I've got two little sub clips. But before I click play, this was about 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes before she came up. Let you on panel.
Peach.
Did
you pin it?
I didn't pin it. Hold on.
Okay, I'm going to go out and come back in because I accidentally opened this StreamYard up in the Discord browser, and I think it might disconnect me when I click it to a regular one, so hold on.
All right, wait. All right, Peach, let me know if you get that. I would love to hear Peach's input and Pix's input. It can't even talk. Both of their inputs on this. I see you, Peach. It says devices not recognized. People in court's there. Peach, it says your devices aren't recognized.
Can you kick one of me out? The one. That's weird.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Peach, it says your device isn't recognized. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what to do to fix that.
Just allow your camera and mic. Colin, don't put her on back. Don't leave her backstage until she turns her camera back off. And just in case, like that might be the problem. Because if you don't like allow both, which is terrifying if you don't want to be on camera, like me normally.
That's fair.
Just saying.
That's fair.
But like, y'all.
Wait, hold on. What does it say? Everyone pressure Colin to do a stream tomorrow. If he's really a friend, he would broadcast one. Yeah. I'm doing the last Sunday of every month. I'm going to do a best of the month stream. So yeah, that's coming tomorrow. Whether or not I'm live or not, I don't know. I might just do a premiere. I don't know.
I'm aiming for one tomorrow. I'm taking tonight off because I worked all day and I didn't want to have to like put makeup on my face or like do my hair or put eyelashes on. But here we are.
Yeah. Now you're here. I appreciate you being here.
You what?
I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, no problem. It's a lot easier. Well, not easier, but like when you have someone to talk to and you don't feel like you're just talking to yourself, because the chat is like 10 or 20 seconds slow. So it's really hard to have a conversation with the chat if you're a fast talker and if like you're like me and kind of nervous.
Yes. Also, the chat also goes in 2 seconds slow to 15 seconds slow in the blink of an eye, and then it's back to 2 seconds slow. It's not consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Peach.
AJ
Peach, are you coming up before I play this? Because you want it up. Did I miss her saying something? Did she say something about coming up?
I can't see the chat. Oh my god. Whew. Running around like a crazy person.
What do I see?
Is she backstage? Is she back? Message her in Discord because it doesn't
Allow
delay.
No, that's fine. I don't. All right, I'll message. All right,
It's okay, but let me say something about Discord while you do that. I'll tell the people, y'all. This like running a Discord it's a lot. It's kind of actually a lot of work. The only reason I did it is because I have experience with it, like not necessarily with court things, but with, I don't know, like I've had a lot of experience with it, so I actually know what I'm doing in Discord as opposed to like on YouTube. But it is kind of a lot. And if you ever like are trying to get a hold of a creator that doesn't have one, if you just not really swipe, but like go to the right on everybody's main chat, it'll show a list of who is all in the Discord. And you look for the familiar name and then you can click on it and you can DM them. You can't hear me?
No, I'm saying that's me. I'm saying that's me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you were like pointing and like, okay. Or maybe
No,
whatever.
I'm pointing at myself because I don't have a Discord channel and I'm in everybody's channel.
Right.
Oh,
So if you go on the side, you can message them that way and DM them.
Yes. No. I saw that you said let you up. You're not on the screen. I don't know.
You got to click on the link. It probably went away, so you got to resend the link. Or I can send it to him in Discord. You just keep doing you. I'll send it to him in Discord.
Well, I want people up here. Like so.
I'm sending it to No and No right now. The link. I have it. You send it to me in Discord. I'm forwarding
Perfect. He's here. He's here. He's here.
Oh,
He's here.
Oh, yes,
Yes, I am here.
yes. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's what I wanted. This clip is because of you.
Yes.
All right.
Perfect.
Now that, all right. People in court, you've seen what I'm about to show, right?
I've seen all of it. I didn't understand what you were saying about how you edit it, but I do like how you're playing it right now.
Yeah, I played her part of this conference before.
Right.
What we're about to see.
So this is not her just waiting for her turn, right?
Yeah. Well.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just played her. She just got discharged from her program.
Right.
So now, what you're about to see goes back in time about 20 minutes to what she was doing when I can't see this person's name. It looks like Katie Wrigley, when she was, getting discharged from the program.
Mhm.
So we're
He
going
seems
back
like
in
a
time.
sweetheart.
Oh, she does seem like a sweetheart. She does seem like a sweetheart. But we're going back in time now. But so you saw her got discharged in the program. And I just want to know, is people in court want to know and want to know, what do you guys think is she doing? And I will pause it and replay it as many times as you guys
who've
need.
gone through some challenges and can bring that sort of perspective and work ethic to all those around them. That's you, Ms. Rapley. I mean, you really have made tremendous progress, and I hope you're very, very proud of yourself. And just be confident in. So, I guess what we can do today, though, is I still need a negative marijuana screen, right? Right.
All right, it was quick. I'm going to rewind it and show you again. You tell us what she's doing right now.
Give him a shot of vodka.
That's what it looks like to me, too. I'm just giving people an option.
All those around them. That's you, Ms. Rapley. I mean, you really have made tremendous progress. And I hope
You gotta go back.
Hold on. Is Peach signed because she's not up here, or is she signed because of the content? Peach,
What do you mean? I'll message.
All right, you message her. I'll go back a little bit more. Peach, you have an unlimited subscription to Jump It Up on my panel.
Who've gone through some challenges and can bring that sort of perspective and work ethic to all those around them. That's you, Ms. Rapley. I mean, you really have made tremendous progress, and I hope you're very, very proud of yourself. And just be confident in. So, I guess what we can do today, though, is I still need a negative marijuana screen, right? Right.
All right.
Look at the look on her face.
She gagged a little bit. Like, all right. First of all, you don't take a sip. What she was drinking was the Body Armor water, and then chased it with looks like an energy drink. You don't do that. Who chases water with energy drinks? That's liquor to me.
Nobody
That's liquor
chases
to me.
water.
No one chases water. And the fact, like, look at her face. We'll go back again. Again, this is right after she graduated from the program.
We're all very proud of you over here. Good work, and I hope you have a great life.
Sorry. Sorry, pause button sucks.
Show the drinking part again.
I just rewinded it way too far. So the drinking part, for the people that didn't hear me a minute ago, it happened before this. It was the last female that was in there graduating. That's when she was what we think was drinking.
Revealed herself and continues to reveal herself on a day-to-day basis.
this is
It's a
her
really
graduate.
cool moment. You're a rock star, Miss Chadwick. All right,
Yeah.
don't
Thank
forget
you.
that.
Rock star.
Thank you.
It's your
Parties
discipline.
like
She should be
one.
discharged from probation with improvement. We're all very proud of you over here. Good work, and I hope you have a great life. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I caught this by
All right, take care.
Now,
Bye,
here we go.
You too. Bye, Sarah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who've gone through some challenges and can bring that sort of perspective and work ethic to all those around them. That's you, Ms. Rapley. I mean, you really have made tremendous progress, and I hope you're very, very
And then
proud
one
of
more time.
yourself.
One more time.
And just be confident in.
So you
So
can tell by the look on her
I
face.
guess what we can do today, though,
Yeah,
is I
look at her
still need a
face.
negative marijuana screen.
You don't drink
right?
water like that.
Yeah.
You don't drink water. Nobody drinks water like that.
But I was wondering the whole time why she was giving people dirty looks, and I'm like, she was getting hammered.
Yeah. Clearly.
Well,
Deb, look at that.
We
What?
do really look into things, and this might be perfectly innocent.
Maybe. I don't know.
It might be.
No, if
It
you
might-
watch this whole stream, she's giving the people with success stories dirty looks the whole time. For like 2
Yeah.
hours.
She doesn't want to be there.
We do, but I don't want to say, I'm not hating on you for that comment. It's just okay. You can tell.
What do
That's
you-
fine.
wait.
That's fine. Hey, Hey, come up here. Come up here. Tell
What's
us.
happening?
Tell us
What's happening?
right now. My friend Deborah Baker is saying she disagrees with our opinions.
Yeah, that's fine. Deborah's a lawyer. It's totally fair. It could be. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't really like to drink, so my face would be way worse if I had to drink that. But like, maybe if you're an alcoholic, you adopt those mannerisms, and that's just like out of habit. I mean, maybe that's what she does to stay sober, is to like go through the motions. I mean, isn't that like what vaping is? If you go down to like the no nicotine version, that you're still going through the motions of smoking. I mean, if I was her lawyer, that's what I would argue. I was like, Your Honor, or I would say that she's going through the motions because it's her habit, but she's doing it with water. Like, prove me wrong. Prove it. No?
Well, it's like you see people roll doobies too, and you're like, you know, they're not rolling cigarettes.
Prove it? I don't know.
How about instead of fighting about this, we just check?
Well, I'm not fighting. I'm saying I can see it from another side. I could be totally wrong. That was my first instinct, was that that's not water. But it doesn't mean I'm right.
That was my first instinct as well, and it doesn't mean I'm right either. But I don't like people fighting, and
I'm not seeing the people fighting. I wasn't reading the chat, so I thought you taught like we were fighting. Okay.
No.
Sorry, I was really.
I don't like being on the wrong side of the popular opinion, and it looks like we are.
I don't care.
No, we are.
You don't. No, you don't care about anything.
Yes, I do.
All right, here we go. Let's play this.
Oh shoot.
Want to hire a new counsel?
Yes, we've hired, I believe, not for sure yet, Russell Ramey.
There's been no notice of appearance.
Also made a move to reinstate the bond if possible, because
motion denied.
Yes, it's a debate. It's a debate, and we can debate all night long. But what I don't want to do on my channel is debate someone's personal health. So
that's true. That's fair.
There's a lot of people that said that they think she was drinking water, and that was enough for me.
Yeah,
I thought she was taking a shot of vodka, so that's why I was sharing it. But you guys think that she wasn't, so I'm done with the clip. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's fair. Yeah.
I'm just responding to comments.
Yeah, I gotta pay attention to those if I'm gonna.
Yeah. I just don't want to. That was a stretch for me to play in the first place. I just thought it was good conversation piece. But anyways, let's keep going.
Lisa, I am currently drinking 2 drinks at once. They're just not in my arm's reach.
How do you guys do this? I got 2 different screens, and one of them has chat, and the other one doesn't.
You just figure out how not to do things the way you're doing it. I don't know.
Oh, you can push. It depends on what device you're on. I'm on an iPad right now, and I never do that, so I can't see.
I'm on a PC, and I got 2 different tabs.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
You got it.
Yep.
Okay.
I was never given notice that we had it here.
Motion denied. Have you hired Mr. Ramey?
My girlfriend's in Texas right now, but she has a call into him. So as soon as he can be hired, yes.
Well, he's not. He hasn't filed a notice of appearance. So I'm assuming if he was hired, he'd have filed a notice. Do you want to be considered for the service of the public defender?
No, I'd like to go ahead and move for trial.
Well, right now you represent
Let's
yourself.
go.
That's fine. I just want to get it going.
Right now, let's go.
Well, raise your right hand.
Tell me swear the testimony
He's
you're about to
shackled,
give is
that's
the truth,
great.
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, no. All right, you can put your hand down, state your name.
David Murphy.
And Mr. Murphy, you have represented yourself at this time. You've indicated you were going to hire counsel. I believe Mr. Meadows had represented you before. Is that correct?
Well, I had Waylon Graham.
Mr. Graham, excuse me.
And he terminated the relationship.
Right. So you have, as of this time, you've not had an attorney, and you're requesting to represent yourself. Is that correct?
Yes,
How far did you get in school?
I'm sorry,
How far did you get in school?
16 years.
Okay. And so you can read and write.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever represented yourself before?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. In what case?
Back in 2004, I believe I had a possession charge here in this county.
So what do you do for a living?
I own real estate.
Okay. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol today, which would affect your ability to make this decision?
No, Your Honor.
Have you been diagnosed with any mental illness that would impact your ability to make this decision?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that in one case, you're charged with 1 count of lewd or lascivious molestation, 3 counts of lewd or lascivious conduct. Those are all second-degree felonies. So just on that information, your maximum exposure is 60 years in prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand attorneys are trained in the rules of evidence, criminal procedure, and the law.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you still want to represent yourself.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand at any time that you can ask for an attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And if you hire an attorney, certainly they can make an appearance for you. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you'd like to set this on the trial docket?
Yes, Your Honor, for September, possible.
You understand if you hire an attorney, they'll be required to go to trial in September, and they may not be ready.
Okay, Your Honor.
Mr. James?
I'd like to add this to the September trial docket.
All right. September, was that September? September 5th at 8:30. And we'll set it for August 25th at 1:30 for trial management. And if you hire an attorney, they can certainly file a notice. Okay?
All right, last clip. It's the last clip I have.
Your Honor.
I would like your guys' opinion on this one.
Mm-hmm. Already.
This is Judge Simpson's court.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times before.
You've seen him before?
Couple, yeah.
I thought I was the one that watched him.
I think there might be a couple.
Cameras upside down.
Oh, no, is actually turning this camera. We see arms and a t-shirt logo. All right. So this is I'm gonna put out my opinion before I hit play because I think it's important.
I haven't seen it.
This woman, I think, has a great head on her shoulders. She's trying to do the best she can for herself.
Mm-hmm.
But she has really bad friends. And she's surrounded by people that get her caught up in this kind of situation. So I want to say that before I hit play, because this is what I believe in here. Because when you hear her background, it's just like, it breaks your heart. And then you hear what she did. Well, let's go. No, you there?
Yep.
All right.
Alex Jablowski for the people, Your Honor.
Your name, ma'am?
Shania Desir.
All right. What are we doing?
Tina Saxon on behalf of Mr. Desir. Your Honor, I'm waiting for additional discovery that's been requested, so I'm asking for an adjournment. And also like to make a bond argument.
Sorry, I had to stop. What? I've got a lot of cases. Sydney doesn't ring a bell, so I'm gonna guess I don't have it. If you maybe a last name, I don't know.
Post a picture of it in my Discord. Post a picture of the girl in my Discord, and then I some people are visual, so maybe you'll see her. I wouldn't know the name anyway, but if you have a screenshot, if you don't, never mind.
All right, let's go.
I didn't hear you. Counsel, what did you say? What do you want to do?
I would also like to make a bond argument, please.
All right. Am I adjourning? What am I doing with the case?
I'm sorry, I thought you heard that part. Yes, I'm asking for adjournment because I'm still waiting for additional discovery.
All right. Before I decide on a date, what's the bond argument?
Your Honor, Ms. Desir's bond is currently set at $10,000 cash. I'm asking for it to be reduced to a personal. She's a first-time offender, high school grad, and an early high school grad.
Are you guys all talking about the case that I'm playing right now? Wait, why is? Do one of you have music playing in the background?
Yeah, no, that was me. I'm just watching and playing at the
All
same
right.
time. Sorry, I'm playing softly though. You can actually hear that.
But
Sorry.
it's
Yeah,
not. It's not copyright.
Yeah,
No.
you.
As long as it's not
Yeah.
copyright, you should be okay.
All right. But yeah, this
Cool.
College student, traumatized to the community. She's a lifelong resident. Her mother is supportive and observing by YouTube. She's in college for nursing. She was employed at the time of arrest and was set to start a second job, but that did not happen because she's in jail. This is an allegation of CCW. Your Honor, there were 5 other people in the vehicle with her, but she's been pinned on this one. And there's
Deb, come up. Come up.
Sydney is the one on the bottom, FYI.
Sydney's the one on the bottom. Oh, with the big bun on top of her head.
Yeah. He said if
All
you
right.
still if you have that case, keep playing that.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, I don't have that case. I don't have that case. All right, if that's who we're talking about, then I'm sorry, I don't have that case.
much more room to show that she's not liable. So I'm asking for a reduction to a personal bond.
Response.
Judge, we believe that bond is appropriate. Some of the factual allegations in this, we believe that would be shown is that she admitted to driving, or she was admitted to driving other people in her car to the south side of Ypsilanti to pick up more firearms. And there was 2 people who, or at least there was 2 firearms found in the car, as I recall. She was also, a few days earlier, is a suspect in basically waving a gun around someone's front yard, who was a family member of a defendant on a case where his deceased, someone she knows was the victim of a murder. So we believe that bond is appropriate given the nature of this case.
Your Honor, I do not believe that there is substantial evidence, if any, on that allegation of waving a gun in a person's front yard. I've made a request for discovery on that matter as well, anticipating this, and even a 911 call recording. And I was told that they could not determine if a 911 call was made or when and if it was, and that they cannot request a 911 call. I know from experience that's not true. I have received transcripts of 911 calls even.
Well, maybe
And at
the
this point,
request was that you guys can work out that 911 call. I don't think anybody's, counsel, if you're gonna accuse somebody of making a falsehood, you better come with it. I mean, if the issue is they can do it, then they can do it. If they got reasons why they can't, but don't just.
This is like that stormtroopers knew if they're working on the Death Star argument, Colin, they have in Clerks. Like, did the stormtroopers building the Death Star know that they were working for like the Empire? And when they got blown up, because like they had the guys that would freaking fix the toilets. Did this chick know she was going to get guns when she was driving? You can't just plead ignorance.
I didn't think you were paying attention at all. You were just playing your guitar.
Oh, if I could play and pay attention, that's what I do all day while I'm watching the courts. I play guitar, dude.
Yep. I have students like
All right,
that. They
that-
have to be doing something to pay attention. Makes sense.
That's fair. That's fair. But that's why I paused it, because you were just sitting there playing. I was gonna kick you out, but pay attention. All right.
Say that's not true, like they're lying to you. They may or may not be, but you better come with
I'll
something.
stop.
Motion for bond reductions
No, you're
denied.
good. You're
Probable cause conference, August 10th, 2023, 9 a.m.
I mean, the clip was over anyways. But yeah,
Simpson's brutal.
She's sitting there crying in court. She's definitely not built for what she did.
No.
I mean,
Or what she's accused of. Let's say that. She's not built for what she's accused of. And that's why I started off with, she has bad friends. And this is why, when you're trying to make your life better, you have to pick people around you that don't put you in the situation. She was driving to pick up guns, and now she's in jail.
With guns in the car.
Yeah. But what was she in school for? I don't remember. Nursing degree, maybe. She's in school. I think they said at the beginning she was about to graduate from some program. Like she has her head on straight. She just had people that around her that took
They'll
her down.
give her that deferral where she'll end up with like 8 years probation, and it'll get wiped off her record if she doesn't get in trouble again.
It's 8 years.
Otherwise, she won't be able to be a nurse. You can't have a freaking. My sister's going for her. What is that? When they nurse practitioner. But
Yeah. Hold on, Colin. When I figure that, hold on. What does it say?
when I figure out how to come on, I will.
Oh yeah. You're welcome. Come up here. Give us some lawyer talk. I didn't know you were a lawyer.
Who's
Sorry.
People in court said you're a lawyer.
Sorry, I could be wrong about that. I could be totally wrong about that.
Oh,
He went
I probably
like 16-0 for bond reductions one day. It was great. He denied everybody. He don't play.
who are we talking about? You talking about Simpson?
Yeah, the judge.
Oh,
She was
Yeah,
better
Judge-
off. She wasn't getting reduced. It was Simpson. He says no to everybody.
yeah.
Does he say no to everybody?
Well, maybe one or two, but like I said, he went like 16-0 one day. It was just wow.
It all depends. It all
What
depends.
did she ask for though?
What did who ask for?
A bond reduction.
What did he
Oh, the girl that's on the screen right now. Oh, sorry, the woman that's on the screen
Right.
right now. She wanted a bond. She wanted something bondable. I think they said a personal bond. But then the defense not the defense, the prosecutor gave their argument, and they said she was driving around. She drove people in a car that had guns to another location to pick up more guns to go do something, and then there was something prior to that she was waving a gun around in someone's front yard. So the defense was arguing there's no evidence that she was waving this gun around in the front yard. And that's pretty much what the defense said. And they left all the driving around picking up guns in record, is what I got out of it.
Sometimes I wonder when judges see things and they do things that are completely like opposite of what goes against my gut. Like, I wonder what else they can see that we can't. I wonder if sometimes they can see more than we can. Like, they can see more. I mean,
Well,
maybe
they
they
get
can't.
the police
Maybe they
records. Yeah,
can't.
they get the whole police blotter thing, and then like the police report, and they get to read that ahead of time. They get a whole file they get to go through. Like they have the whole entire arrest record ahead of time. Like I got into an argument with some idiot today because he was like some DUI. He's like, oh, I would have said this, and they only got her for that. But I looked her up, and she had 4 pages on her driving freaking record, and then she got a DUI, reckless driving, careless without intent, refusing to take the breathalyzer.
Like, sometimes I wonder if when they look in priors, if they say like, like they've had 2 priors for reckless driving, but what they can see is that those are reckless driving that they pled down from like a more serious charge, which I don't know that they're allowed to consider that. I mean, they should be, because I mean,
Not the original arrest records. The original arrest records are what they went in for. Then you can open it up and it'll tell you.
right.
Because my
Okay.
idiot ex had like having like 50 freaking grams of fucking cocaine and heroin, and she got out of it because she made it like they were supposed to open the safe in front of her, but they got all happy they found a safe, so they ran downstairs to have the fire company open it, and they didn't open it in front of her, so they had to drop all the charges.
Oh, that's what you were talking about the other day in chat.
Yeah. Yeah, but her original charge was murder for hire. I think it was a setup because the whole thing didn't mention any money, and like it was weird, and like they dropped all the charges. So
Do you guys want to end it on a custody case over a dog?
Is it happy? Maybe. I mean,
does the dog go home?
Well, the dog's not
You're not talking about Middleton, are you?
No, I'm not. Is this Mike?
That's not me.
It's not me.
That's me. I'm gonna play this.
Ghost.
Yeah, I got it.
Ghost in your house,
I
Colin.
got it.
No, I'm playing this.
Stephanie Isaac versus William Heatley. They matter.
I see Mr. Heatley trying to talk, Your Honor.
This is my stream now, guys. All right.
Thank you.
You have a great smile.
People
Well, you
in
came
court,
out from
like
the
and
past. I haven't
subscribe.
seen you in a while.
I know, I missed you.
Hello,
Hey, that's enough of that.
can anyone hear me?
William Heatley?
Oh.
Right here, Your Honor.
He's waving, Your Honor.
I got him. Thank you. Sir, you're unmuted.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay.
How about Stephanie Isaac? Stephanie Isaac?
I was watching the scary videos earlier, so when I heard that bang, and I was like, "Don't go."
She's
look,
talking.
Colin,
I
don't
can
go
see her,
look."
Your Honor.
Okay, let me find her here. There she is. Isaac, need to unmute for me.
Can you hear me?
I can. There you go.
Okay.
Miss Isaac and Mr. Let's see what we got. Motion pending. Motion for possession.
Why do I look green? Oh. Jeez. I don't understand what's going on.
Hello?
And hold on.
That's a lot of people on Zoom.
Yeah.
Most courts would crash because their servers suck.
Who's talking?
Oh, I am.
Oh God, okay. I thought it was somebody in court with a hot mic, and I was so trying to figure it out. I was so confused.
All right,
Okay.
I'm back. What did I miss?
I'm lost.
What did I miss?
I was trying to figure out what was going on, and I thought there was a hot mic, but I think it was just no and no, because I'm used to be able to see I'm used to be able to see when it like green when somebody talks, but I can't see it in this, and so I don't know.
All right, hold on real quick. No one's trying to blow my house up. Apparently, people thought today was the 4th of July all over again, and people are just launching fireworks. It was literally right outside, just going nuts.
She went outside and went Karen on them. Turn that shit off, guys. Don't do
Get
that
off
shit
my
around my house.
lawn.
Get off my lawn.
So it's like 4 feet of snow, and like my friend takes one of like giant pieces of thing that like hits the plow, and he smashes on another kid, and some guy screams out his house, "Don't throw that shit around my house." We're like, "It's all over, you asshole." Sorry.
Credits to Mikey. Welcome. I'm a big fan of your channel. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why they're launching off fireworks, but I think they have a pool over there. Like there's a bunch of properties over there that have pools. And every time I've gone outside, I've heard music. So I think there's a party going on over there. But when I started hearing the pop, I'm like, is that me? I was like, what's going on? But I went outside and enjoyed the show. All right. Anyways, this clip. It's about a dog.
Okay.
How far did it get? What question?
I thought it was. I thought it was about a hot mic.
Hi to a couple people, but that was it.
And somebody was saying like waving. I think they're working through tech issues. I don't think anything has happened.
No. Okay. All right, nothing's happened yet. It's about a dog.
Okay.
A dog got loose on someone's property, and
Okay.
both the people on this case,
Which are who?
handle, see this William Heatley guy, dude with glasses that looks like he's from The Office, and
the Isaac girl, right?
And the Isaac girl, yeah, the Isaac girl that's in a car. So they both handle stray dogs, and one of the dogs got out, and it went to someone else's property, or not. It didn't go to someone else's property. The stray dog. You know what? It's about a dog. The dog's fine, but it's a fight over a dog that was stray. Excuse me.
Miss Isaac, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I can't hardly, I don't mean to be disrespectful. Your complaint, I can't hardly read it. You got scratch.
I'm sorry. My dog, it's my dog now. It's, I've loved her for 2 years.
Do you have the dog or who's got the dog?
Bill has the dog. What happened is, I want to try to explain it as fast as I can.
Don't, hold on, I don't want, because we're
Okay.
not even up for trial yet. But your complaint is horrible. You got scratching. I can't even tell what you're, got everything circled and arrows all over the place and.
Sorry.
Does so have my dog and acknowledged, admitted both privately. He is in possession of my dog. So your complaint is
Thank
that
you.
he has your dog?
Oh, man.
Yes, Your Honor. And what happened is the dog got loose accidentally, and under MCL 287388, stray hold protocol in the state of Michigan must happen. She was wearing a collar, so that's 7 days for the owner to come forth and prove legal ownership. At the time, she was owned by my client. I'm in an outreach group and a rescue, so I see her every week. I have cared for her with my own supplies, my own hands.
Credits of Mikey, I made you a mod. Drop your channel. Drop your channel. Everyone go to see Credence of Mikey. They're awesome.
I can do it. I got you. Credence on Mikey. Or if you unless you modded them, then I won't. Or
No, I modded them.
I got it.
You can do it.
Okay.
You can do it as well. But all right.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Vaccinated her. I have medical documentation for her, and I have proof. I have pictures of her with me in them, putting the same collar on that is in the pictures of the dog in Bill's yard. Long story short, the guy signed the dog over to me. So now that means the dog is legally mine in the state of Michigan. So I have to prove, and I understand, I have to prove that she's mine. So I tried, okay, but Bill and I don't get along. So I tried, and it's impossible. So we made an attempt to contact. I didn't contact anybody. I can't. We're blocked. Melissa tried to I've got it all screenshotted here, the entire conversation. There was absolutely no threats of any kind, nothing but civil talking and a plan. He didn't want to do it. We offered to meet at the police station like he said he wanted to do. He didn't want to do it. So, I mean, I want my baby. I want my dog. I've loved that dog for 2 years, okay? And then I'm the one who is taking care of her. Nobody else, not Bill. Me. That's my dog.
Isaac, what, I'm sorry. So you're telling me
She's not just a stray dog that was running down the street. That would be different. Then go ahead, Bill. Do what you need to do. But this is my baby, my dog, that I have loved for 2 years and taken care of her for 2 years. I got pictures of her. Okay, and I want her back.
Miss Isaac, all I want to, I guess for right now, we're not in the middle of a trial, so just bear with me a little bit.
Okay.
So your dog, you're telling me this.
He wanted proof that I'm the legal owner. I have proof.
Hold on.
All right. So real quick, who should get this dog? What do you think?
I would
Had the dog for a
contact the
while.
vet.
You would contact the vet?
I would contact the vet and I would see who's bringing it in, I would ask the vet. I don't know.
Well, he can have the dog back if he wants to pay all the bills she had for him.
That's fair. That's
Pets
fair.
are like people. It's hard. I don't know how. I mean, that's got to be. I mean, we had our lab for like she lived until she was like 16 and a half. And that was like one of the hardest things ever. So like, I get it.
No, I get that too. But we're not talking about the dog's owner here. We're talking about dogs like kind of recovery people. So this Miss Isaac, she runs a shelter for stray
Right.
dogs,
Mhm.
and then the other guy, I can't see his name real quick on screen. They both run. They both run like stray dog shelters.
Oh, okay.
So they're arguing over a dog. Then they both run shelters with like homeless shelters. Sounds really bad, but they're
No,
arguing
like
over
the
a
animal
dog.
shelter. It's
Yes, animal shelters. Yes, they both run animal shelters. And they're
Separately?
both- yes, they're not
Okay.
together, and they're on the police's list of when a dog goes stray, and if the pound or whatever their local jurisdiction is full or it's overnight and they can't get a hold of anybody,
Mhm.
they'll call one of those two people, and one of those two people will go pick up the dog.
So like foster parents for dogs,
Yes,
emergency,
that's
emergency foster parents.
So
And they've
these
both gotten the
people-
dog before.
She got the dog originally, so she's fighting to keep the dog. But the dog got out when under her watch, and while it was out, the police called that guy. So the guy has the rights with the dog, but she's complaining, or she's fighting for. I'm not gonna say complaining. She's fighting for the rights for the dog because she's like, I've had this dog for X amount of time. I don't remember what she said. I've got pictures. I've got everything. Like, this dog has been with me for a
Give
long
her the
time.
dog.
Yeah.
Dogs
that's
get
what
out
I
on
thought.
your watch. Dogs that you love, dogs that you take care of, dogs that you treat like people. Like it can happen. And you don't I don't know why. I mean, unless the
Why
guy
did the
that
guy
runs
come
the
and
other
get the
shelter,
dog?
why did he come? Because maybe they couldn't get a hold of her, or they just happened to get him and they called him if they're gonna call either
2 years
or.
later, though, she had the dog for 2 years.
Yeah, she had the dog for 2 years. It got out. I'm thinking that the police called him and then he got to pick up the dog and she's like, I want my dog back. And he's like, no, they called me. I got it. You let it out. Right. So it's not like it's been gone for 2 years. It's been gone for the court process, right?
That's exactly what the argument is right now.
Oh, it is?
That's-
I was
that's
totally
it.
not paying attention, but that's what I'm
That's
assuming.
exactly what this battle is. You guys,
Okay.
you
My
guys just-
goddamn
you
dog.
guys framed it perfectly. But I can tell you guys aren't paying attention at all to the video.
But I am now. I was trying to send links and do the things. I'm undivided attention, but I didn't hear that at first. They were just talking about I'm on it. Ready.
Nailed it. She had the dog. The dog. She rescued the dog. It was with her for a while. The dog
Mhm.
got out. Some reason they don't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And when the police rescued it, the police grabbed it off the street. They called the first number on their list. So the jurisdiction of whatever.
Wherever the dog was.
What was
or
the deal
they
with
have a
all the
list
texts, though?
of people to call. Say that again.
What was the deal with all the texts she had? She's like, I have a whole bunch of texts and nobody's yelling at each other or something. Like they were fighting, or somebody said the other person harassed them or something because she was like really adamant about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember because I was outside watching fireworks at the time, so I don't remember exactly what she said.
And I thought there was a hot mic and you were talking, and that's why I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. Because I'm like,
No,
who's
it wasn't
talking?
me.
And there's people waving, and I was so different. I was so lost.
It was not me. But now we're on the same page. She's
Yeah,
trying
we're
to
on the
get
same
dog
page.
back. She's trying to get the dog back. She had the dog for
2
I think
years.
2 years.
Possession
The
is
dog got
9/10 of the law, right?
Right.
You possessed it
The
for
dog
2
got-
years.
Yes. The dog got out. The dog didn't have an owner, really didn't have an owner. Just lived in her shelter. The dog got out. And the police got the dog. And the police, what they do is they call the first person on the shelter list, which was this guy who now has the dog. He has the dog.
Why does he want it?
He
Don't
owns
worry,
a
Deborah.
shelter.
By the time we're done, you'll be completely confused.
Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
feel-
not confused. Why does he
No,
want
Deborah
the dog?
in the chat.
Oh shoot.
Oh, Deborah. Oh, I'm not. I haven't read chat in a minute. Deborah,
Me
you need to
neither.
just come up. You need to come up. You need to come up and talk, because you will make more sense than all of us combined.
Yeah, you totally would. And you don't have to have your camera on. You just
Yeah,
have your icon. Dog night. I
Yeah,
just don't
dog
understand.
night.
Like if you're a pet rescue shelter, I feel like you deal with these things and you understand like bad owners and you've got to like nurse these dogs back to health. And I mean, why would you fight over someone who is a a place where there's an animal shelter who I would assume treats them right. And if she doesn't, like, why is she on the list to take all the dogs? Like, what does he think he knows? Or is he just like, are they in competition for like money, or like why? I don't understand why he's doing this. Like, you can have some heart. I don't know. What am I missing?
He doesn't say one bad thing about her. All she does is try to get the dog back. He doesn't say one bad word about her. He plays the court really well, and I'm guessing that they know each other, and that's why he fought so hard to keep this dog. But he's here in this court to keep this dog, so I'm guessing that they know each other, but it doesn't come out in court.
They do.
All right, but let's keep playing.
Okay,
Unless someone else wants to come up. Deborah, are you coming up? Deborah coming up? Everyone's calling for you to come up, Deborah.
Deborah. No, I mean, no pressure though. It's fine.
You don't. Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing the clip. You don't have to come up. I force fed no to come up. Otherwise,
That's a really good question, Joan. Joan's question is really good. She needs to know if there's children involved and if they've bonded with the dog. It's an excellent question.
I'm gonna say no. This is about 2 weeks ago.
It'd be hard to have kids at a rescue shelter for animals. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
It would. I don't think kids are involved in this. I really don't. I think it's between these two people. She had the dog. The dog got out of her, like, foster parent house. The police picked it up, and the police called the first person on their list, which was this guy, and the guy has the dog. That's what I know.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Well, what's the dog's name so I can at least...
Coco.
Coco. So let's just say Coco.
She's right here.
Okay.
This is my baby.
Yeah.
And I want her back.
It's a pit.
We stepped forth before the stray hold was over.
Who's got a license
before
to
the
Coco?
7 days.
Who's got a dog license right now?
She doesn't have one right now.
She doesn't have one. Okay, so
that
hold on.
means-
Hold on. Mr. Heatley,
Yes, sir.
do you live next door or something to Stephanie?
No.
Isaac?
What happened? Okay, when she got loose, it was after hours. So when she got off her chain, because she was put outside to go to the bathroom, a family problem happened. The guy was at the hospital. Okay. And she got loose. And you know, people call the police, they call whoever, you know, when dogs are running. I understand that. And then if it's after hours, police can't just drive around with them in the car. They can't take them all home. So they start calling the people on the list. Bill is on the list. I'm on the list because we're both in Tennessee County. Bill picked up the call and he went and, okay.
Bill picked up. Okay, so
Now,
let me just stop. Okay.
from the police,
Mr.
from the
Isaac,
police.
hold on. Let's just stop there. Mr. Heatley, how did you pick up I guess I'm going to call it for right now a stray dog. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
But she's owned.
How did you pick up a stray dog? How'd that happen?
Your Honor, it was about,
If you guys aren't subscribed to Credence and Mikey, you guys are missing out. Go subscribe to them. Sorry. I will pause for them all day long.
it was just before midnight, and an officer from the Richfield Township Police Department called me and asked me if I could assist Davison Township police officers, 2 of them that were out with the stray dog.
I think you did, Witch.
And I said yes, and so I went there and assisted the officers, and then I took the dog because there was not intake available there's a police hold room at Animal Control that the officers can use after hours.
Okay.
Animal Control had issued an edict that there was to be no intake because of the parvovirus outbreak at the shelter. So they asked me to intake the dog and hold it for them until Animal Control could determine and tell me what to do with the dog.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Heatley, help me out a little bit. Why would the police, are you in it? Do you work for a company of some sort, or do you
We're
have a
both
company?
dog rescues. Bill is a
Okay.
rescue. I'm a rescue.
Oh,
This
okay.
is my dog,
Miss
and
Isaac,
I love her
hold
for
on.
2 years.
Hold on. So, Mr. Healy, is that what capacity you were working, I guess, on this night with the police department? Is that what it was?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a federal nonprofit, and I'm recognized. Sheriff Swanson and other police departments call me for assistance with animals. Fang calls me.
Okay.
They
so right
call me
now,
too.
okay, and right now you've got this, I'm gonna just say Coco, with this dog that
It's-
identifies as particular dog. You've got that dog in your possession right now, is that right?
I do, Your Honor, but I want to differentiate.
Under the state law, I have
No,
7
so-
days to prove ownership, and
I
I
can
did.
feel her
I'm gonna
desperation,
start
but she
muting you.
needs to
You're
calm down.
interrupting me.
Witch, I want you to go get the dogs. You want to question them.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah. She wants the
Because-
dog back really bad.
Well,
Like
no,
you can tell
Witch-
that she loves it. I can see the desperation. It's got to be so hard to like play it cool for someone who's like probably doesn't watch court 24/7. They don't know how to like handle it. I probably would do the same thing. I don't know.
Well, no, Winter Witch said the place is just north of her. I said to go get the dogs. We'll ask the dog where it wants to go.
Oh yeah. I've seen that in movies before. You know, you like put them out and see who they go to.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
That
It
guy
works,
looks
though. It
hard.
works.
He looks hard.
He looks like he runs a business. He looks like
He does.
I don't care about this. This is.
Mhm.
I was told to be here. I was called by the police. I got this dog. I'm going to make sure this dog's safe. I don't think these two people have a good relationship.
No, they don't.
If they did, he would have just picked up the dog and gave her right back to her.
Witch, I can't have animals. I'm allergic to their fur.
It shouldn't be about them though. It should be about the dog, just like it should be about the kids.
I agree. But this is what this battle's about. I think these two people don't like each other. And they seem like completely two different people.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see them fighting. But that's what this is about.
Okay. I mean, it's not fair to say I wasn't paying attention because if I would have listened to that part, I would have understood it completely. I had never seen it before.
So
Well, they'll tell the
you were paying attention?
To that part right there, did you play that part twice? That part you just played? Was that the second time through or is that the first time through?
First time.
Okay, then yeah, I'm good. They didn't say anything before that. How I would have had to be like more knowledgeable than the judge to have picked that up before this point.
But you're supposed to be more knowledgeable than the judge.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not a law professional. I don't give legal advice.
It's hard to
I
get
know
most
enough
of
about
it
that.
to tell a straight story.
Yeah, no is the only one allowed to give legal advice. He's literally the legal advice person.
I'm an armchair lawyer.
You're not. I'm a YouTube undergrad.
Yeah, like LawTube University.
Yeah, YouTube legal scholar undergrad. I still have like 4,000 hours to complete my graduate degree. All right, let's go. Let's go.
So, Mr. Healy, you've got the dog pursuant to the request to hold on to that dog for the time being. Is that right?
Actually, Your Honor, the animal rescue, Street Hearts, has the dog. I am the director of the rescue, and as an individual, I don't personally have the dog. It's in possession of the rescue.
Now he's playing games.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that's where, and we'll just leave it at that right now. So, the motion today is a motion for possession pending judgment. Go female.
I
Find
can't
that
tell
the,
if the Discord noise
dog
is
currently
from
is
the
in,
recording or
a
if my
lawful
Discord's actually going.
possession of
Probably both.
an animal shelter, whether it's Mr. Heatley or somebody he was working for at the time. Dog will remain with the shelter at this time until hearing. Motion. Ms. Isaac, the motion is denied at this time. Okay,
Did she at least visit the dog?
we'll leave it at that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Well, there we go. He ordered. You just messy. He. Sorry, I'm reading Discord messages now. I actually just got one. He ordered the dog to be kept in his possession. What do you think? What do you think?
I don't like it. She clearly loves the dog. Why? Like, what's the point? Like, I don't understand. Unless again, they know something that I don't know, but based on what I know and based on my emotions, not the law, I would say give her the dog. She loves the dog. That guy couldn't care.
Well, he played
I mean,
tricky. He made it sound like it's a business that has like a giant kennel and everything, and there's a bunch of employees when it's
yeah,
probably
it's
just him.
not. It's probably in his backyard. It's probably in his house.
Yep. My friend runs an animal rescue, and she pretty much just
Right.
snags animals. And I'm like, no more cats. I'm like, you got 5 cats already. No more cats.
I mean, I don't know. What does the chat think? I'm not looking at it because I get too distracted and I won't pay attention to the case.
That's true, Smart.
Normally I wouldn't encourage theft, but this is ridiculous. Deborah Breaker, this is ridiculous.
That'll be the next
Smurf.
case. She breaks in to
this
get the
is
dog.
next case. Right? And then she's in front of Jeb Simpson. What is this about a dog theft?
I mean,
that rescue better never ask for it. Yeah, I agree, Deborah Baker. Like she had pictures. So I walked away for the first third of the video. She had pictures of the dog. You can tell that she had an emotional attachment to the dog.
you could see
And
her.
that
You could
guy
feel her
literally-
desperation for sure.
I think they've had
Yeah.
animal fights before because otherwise, why wouldn't you let her just hold on to the dog until the case? Because if it's a rescue, then it'd be in a kennel somewhere.
Yeah.
And that would just be worse.
I think they're rivals in some shape.
That's it. I'm
Because
settled. Witch, go get the dog.
Yeah, right. Put the dog in the middle. Let's have it run to whoever it wants to go to. And
But you'd have to make them shower because I don't trust the guy to like rub himself in like bacon grease or something. Like, I mean, I would say you have to be fair. Like, you've got to make sure that there's not like performance enhancing or like cheating going on.
Bacon in your pocket.
I agree with being fair, but you have a different taste in guys than I've ever met in my life.
Me?
Bacon grease, really?
Dogs. I mean, I don't know. Like dogs like bacon. My dog loves bacon. What am I missing? Wait, did I just miss a joke?
Yeah, it was a really bad joke. It was
horrible.
It was a really bad
Oh
joke.
shoot.
It was bad though. It was bad.
Okay, explain it later because jokes are way funnier when you explain them to someone.
Yeah, really funny. Really,
So much funnier
They're so
later.
much funny when
Mhm.
funnier when you run a letter. All right,
That
we
was
got 25
fun.
people. People in
That was
court.
really
Are you
fun.
planning on going live tonight?
No, I'm taking tonight off.
All right.
Yeah, I'm taking that, but I will go live tomorrow.
All right.
Tomorrow night.
No. Are you planning on going live tonight?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? Play guitar?
No, but can I make a suggestion? No one know that like before you come on next time, you got to get like an avatar so that when you talk, because I can't see your mouth, it'll highlight in green
Yeah.
so that I know that you're talking and I'm not looking for somebody in court to be talking. And it
That's
might be
okay.
easier for the chat too, because I don't know your voice yet.
Okay, cool.
But like you could pick. I mean,
I live in New Jersey. I don't want to show my face because.
well, yeah, no,
New
but I'm
Jersey's
saying
evil.
like
People in
if
New
you have an
Jersey
if you have an
freaking crazy.
avatar up and you didn't have like any preparation, so I completely and I shouldn't be saying this on stream. I should say it after. Oh my god, I'm gonna shut up. Call
It's all right. If I lived in New Jersey, I wouldn't want to show my face either. So I understand.
Yeah, join all the channels. Peaches, Credence and Mikey.
Yeah, we got a lot of people. We got a lot of people here tonight.
A lot of creators. Yeah. I wasn't looking at the chat, but hopefully the mods are throwing up their links.
Yeah, I don't.
You got good mods. Yeah, you're good.
Hopefully. I hope I have good mods. I'm staring at StreamYard, so I have no idea.
It's hard when you get into the cases. It's really hard.
Yeah, Credence and Mikey, thanks for showing up.
Thanks for letting me come on, Colin.
Whoever this no guy is, I'm appreciative of him. He sends me clips just about every day, and then he emails me nonstop until I respond. So I'm glad he came up. That was
Yeah,
a
that's
joke.
really fun.
That was a joke. That was a
That's
joke,
really
but not really.
I try, Sally, but I suck. I you know.
If you don't know people in court, I don't think there's anyone on my channel that doesn't know who you are. But if you don't know people in court,
Maybe. I'm not like.
I was scared of her.
YouTuber.
She was picking on me for a while.
yeah, well, that's what she does. That's what she does.
I know.
But I learned
Can't
if you pick back, she'll leave you alone.
This is, might be true. It's to be determined. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, thanks for having me on. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. But any more shout outs? Anyone else want to shout out something before we hang up?
I'm scrolling through to see. I know Peaches was here. She has a channel. I can't.
Oh
get to
yeah,
the links
Peaches.
that
Peaches
fast.
was here. Peaches was here, and she said something about coming up, and then she never clicked the link. Or it
was like
Rick,
no, you said there was
hold
problems.
on.
What?
Rich, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh my gosh! Hey.
How you doing, people?
Hey.
Were you backstage the
What's
whole
up?
time? You should have messaged me. I would have.
Yeah, you should have said something because I loaded like 15 links or 15 videos, so you were at the very bottom. So I just scrolled down to find you. You should have
That's
said
cool.
something.
I've been enjoying it. Thanks.
Oh man.
It's
How
good
you
to
doing?
good to talk to you. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, good. I'm
It's been
good.
fun.
I'm good.
I found the clip of Simpson talking with Sydney. Unfortunately,
Oh.
You got that one. All right.
she waits about 3 hours to be not heard, and
You'll
she's
have to-
fidgeting that whole time.
Wow. You'll have to play it next time. Like tease it for like, ooh, the net on.
Yell
the
at Colin
next
right now for it. Be like,
Colin
Colin, it's
with
all your
Colin.
fault.
If you send me the link on this, share my screen and I'll play it.
How do you
Okay.
even do that? Oh yeah, he's a computer. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, if you want kind of independent, objective views, I've been a juror on a fairly big trial that lasted a couple of weeks in UK Crown Court.
Your court's
there were
crazy.
2 defendants. It was a rival drug gang that drove across country to rob another guy. They tried to break into his house. They failed. Came back with bricks and stuff. Tried again. The owner of the house, drug dealer, they stabbed one of these guys. They
Is it hard to
fled.
get guns in England?
Yes, it is very hard. Yes, outside of London,
Okay.
they're pretty much non-existent.
Wow.
So yeah, they fled back to London, but ANPR number plate recognition got them. Phones were active the whole time. So one guy was obviously guilty. He got 15 years.
Wow. That's
Um, we were totally split on the second. I can talk about all this stuff now. I can't talk about what happened in deliberation, but I can talk about the outcome.
Oh man, that's the part I always want to hear about.
Yeah, I can't.
I
Does
know.
it
it's
look like
hard. It's tough.
in America guns just sit on street corners and stuff? Like fall out of cars?
To be fair, they kind of do. At least they do here.
Saw something earlier about a guy who bought a storage unit, and there were just there's a box full of guns. Like, he put on the screen. I found a few like wall trophies, because he couldn't say that he was gonna do anything with them. But yeah, people seem to lose guns an awful lot. I mean, my father had guns, but no, they were all bought off by the government after the very first school shooting.
Did it pay a lot? Or did they just...
Yes, yes.
Really? They only give you like $20 for guns around here. They're like, turn your guns in. Here's $20. Have a nice day.
Oh.
Isn't that why people started making like slam guns, zip guns?
Oh, didn't somebody when they were paying a lot more for them? Didn't somebody like
Sorry, Winter.
3D print a bunch of them and then was like,
Yeah,
you owe me
3D
$100 for like all of these, and then they're like, okay, you just like. He did what he said. They didn't say that you couldn't do that, but I feel like he made a lot of money, or there was some to do about it. I just don't remember the specifics, but I mean, well played, sir.
Yeah, you could 3D print guns and get them through airports and stuff. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 3D printer, but I am not going to try that.
Probably a good idea not to. Probably a good idea not to.
Of course, my idea is to send like big 3D printers to the moon and start printing out like those things, the blocks they need to build shelters. So when we get there, you can just put them all together.
Yeah, but if
I'm
you
not
send
going.
a 3D printer to the moon, it's not going to work because you don't have a power source.
Sure you do, solar. It's right there. It's getting beaten by the sun.
Do you have a solar powered 3D printer?
I'm sure they can make it. Government's pretty cool.
But you just created this plan that you're going to send your 3D printer to the moon to print out blocks.
No, they're going
But
to.
you don't
They
have.
should.
What
me.
is this date?
I want to, what's it called when you like take a name or a logo and like USMC, United Moon and Asteroid and Space Mining something, and you take like the initials and then they'll have to buy it off you when they start like mining asteroids.
Huh. Clever. Do it now before it starts going into.
Well, now everybody knows, so I'm screwed.
Yeah.
It's okay, I got plenty of ideas.
All the 21 people here just heard your plan, and you lost everything because you.
I know.
Okay, well, I have to go because I tried to hurry home from work, so I haven't eaten yet. Like, I haven't eaten for since this morning sometime. So I'm starving. So I'm gonna go because I can't eat on stream. But it was really fun.
Okay,
glad
can
you
I
got to
just-
come again. Yes.
Sorry, there's a couple of things, right?
Yeah.
Law is blind, right? So it would be a disservice to judge people by their appearance.
Yes.
What's important in these things is objectively looking at the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason to think that the girl in the previous stream is drinking alcohol, or that she was banned from drinking alcohol, right?
No, she was banned from drinking alcohol because
Everything.
that was a recovery court.
Okay, I thought it was
Yeah.
cannabis she had. Marijuana.
And for 2 hours, she gave people dirty looks that were like happy and like had made it. So
But there was an older woman on next to her, wasn't there?
that was
There was-
earlier.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was the early.
like way
He
earlier.
played the clips out of order, and like to be honest, I don't really know what happened. It's going on mannerisms, but like I said before, people who are addicted to smoking or whatever, they'll do the same. It's not just the nicotine that's addicting. It's the whole like ritual of getting a pack of cigarettes, like pounding it against your hand, like doing all the stuff, like because. I mean, and to do those things that are like a ritual. I mean, that could be what she used to do. I mean, this is all like
I like the
awful speculation, but I mean,
I do a lot of Zoom meetings and teaching and stuff like that. When
Mhm.
people are on stream, you know you're being watched.
So
I
you
just
don't-
think it's a bit,
So you don't think she was drinking? Is what you're saying?
no, I just can't prove it.
yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
no,
prove
no.
it.
We can't either.
In this court case I was talking about, we knew this guy was there.
Right.
Yeah.
We thought his phone went there, but he got
Mhm.
up on the stand and said he bought weed off this guy beforehand and left his phone in the car. We couldn't prove he was
Yeah,
out of the location.
Yeah, that's
We really hope she wasn't drinking. We really hope that
For
was
sure.
just water
Yeah.
or something else. Like
I agree.
we're just
Yeah,
we were just
but you
we were
don't wanna
just
get
pointing
them
it out
suspended.
and just asking for what people thought. That's what we were.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
hope
I
that
think
hurt her angry.
to quote you earlier, you went on emotions, not law.
When it's about kids and dogs, kids and animals, I go on emotion.
Unfortunately,
I couldn't be a
law,
judge.
Law is law.
Yeah, no. But I didn't say that I was unbiased about it. I said that I was. I literally said I'm going on my emotions. That's why I said
Everybody holds some bias.
Mhm.
You can't say they don't.
Oh,
I was
absolutely.
just being honest about what I was doing because if I'm gonna have to evaluate it, if I have to take my emotions out of it, I can. But like nobody asked me to take my emotions out of it. They said, "What do you think?" Right?
I guess that's
Hey, real quick. Richard, you do not have a channel, correct?
I do not.
All right, someone just asked, so I just wanted to make sure. No,
Yeah,
Richard.
Thanks
Richard's
for
just an
asking.
awesome.
Thanks for
Richard.
asking, Deborah.
Richard's just an awesome person that we all talk to.
Yeah.
We're all friends
That's
with
great.
Richard, and he's a.
And Mikey.
He talks to us and like kind of keeps us in like our right mind. But we're all
he
friends.
does.
We're all friends here.
And I like to not disagree, but have different like people that don't always agree with me because I like to like challenge what I'm thinking because I am so fast to like change my mind. Like I'll be like, I'm right. I know I'm right. But then I'll like listen to somebody. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not right because I didn't think about that. And I enjoy that. I really do. I don't like, the echo chambers all the time.
it's that having that jury summons is what got me into watching stuff like this. Because
the jury.
Televised court isn't a thing here.
Oh yeah,
And being able to evaluate the evidence from being detached from it and working solely on what I was told in jury instructions.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, if I was on a jury, it would be a totally different story. I wouldn't be able to go on my emotions, and I think that would be very difficult for someone like me who feels things very like deeply. It'd be hard, yeah. It really would be.
Deborah, we need to get you up on here. We need to get you up here.
Exactly.
We need you, Richard.
Deb's
we need all of us
brilliant.
up here. We need all of us up here at once.
That'd be so
So we
fun.
could all. So I could say, I think this woman was drinking, and this is why. And then Richard can be like, no, I don't believe she was. And then you can say, well, this is what I see.
And I'm a lawyer. So.
People in court can say, this is what I believe. And then no would be just playing music in the background. It would be a fun time.
It would
I'm
be
thinking
really
about writing the guy, the judge, and telling him, hey, judge, you got an issue.
But you don't know that. And I don't think the judge
But
would.
he would test her. I'm sure he'd test her the next day. He'd be
But she's
like, "Hey,
off.
come back
Nope,
in."
she's
Oh,
off.
she's gone. You're right.
She's gone.
They let her go. That's
Too
why I
late.
shouldn't. To me, it
Wow.
looked like she was drinking.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I think that's what she was doing.
I make that face too when I do a shot. Well, I haven't drank in 18 years, but I just decided one day I was done. Drinking in the Marines, drinking in college, drinking freaking when I was manager of a bar. One day I was like, I'm done. I just got tired of it.
It just doesn't agree with me. I'll still try like wine or champagne and drink it out of somebody else's glass, but I don't know. It's like I turned 21 and 22, and then I got like too old to not have hangovers or whatever. So
Hangovers are brutal, especially when you get older.
I know.
When I was in the Marines, we used to go to San Diego and drink all night, and then we would wake up on the beach. And like for 3 years, I paddled out like surfing with my friend Rencon, and then he went away to Japan. And the next weekend, I said, "This is so much easier without a hangover." 3 years later.
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm not responding to no. I'm responding to
No, I know.
a comment. I like that we're having like a conversation amongst ourselves and then the comments on the side. But
I love all you people. You're great to me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Indeed, yeah. There's an awesome kind of community helping each other out and talking about this stuff.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you, everyone.
yeah, we don't have a negative community. We're not making fun of people. We're asking questions. You know, if you take it negatively, you can always reach out to one of us. We all talk to each other.
You want to take out stress? Come to Bond Court.
Yeah, go to Bond, that's what we do. We go to Bond Court. That's where we let ourselves go.
Yeah, that's good.
That is true though. That
Thanks,
is true.
Mark.
It's sad, but it's true. But yeah,
Right.
we're not judging people. We're not. At least I'm not. What I do on
sometimes
my
do,
channel.
Being honest, but
Yeah, well,
it's not like
people in court's a weirdo. I try to keep everything lighthearted. I don't like judging people. It's not my job. I'm a programmer. I'm not a lawyer. But when I see something in court, because this is what I do when I'm not typing code,
You have
I
a
call
great
it out.
night, Deborah. It was good meeting you.
Yeah, Deborah, you're coming up. You're coming up here. You're coming up here soon. And don't think that you're going to just keep pushing it off. I'm going to keep calling you out on it. So if you're not up here soon, then you might stop watching because I'm going to call you out every time I see you. Because we're going to have a conversation, a real conversation. And Credence and Mikey, I appreciate you being here. It means a lot that you stopped by.
yeah. You guys are a big
Also,
deal.
people
I know.
people in
I don't
court-
even know what to say when they come.
People in court, she's okay. You guys can go see her. She's okay.
I'm just learning. Yeah, I don't do real streams. They're just practice. Like they're just practice.
Yeah,
Like when I figure it out.
she just
I'll
does
let you know.
stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
We're waiting for her to figure out, for her to let us know too, because we're still trying to figure out as well. No sends me emails 37 times a day, and I love every email is go check out this court, go check out this time, and I love it. If you guys want to send me clips, I'm always happy to get those type of emails, which is why No and I are friends. He just does this thing. Richard, who I just met like 2 weeks ago, who's apparently British or English in some way, but he's an awesome dude. But you need to start a channel apparently, because everyone was asking you if you wanted to start, if you had a channel. So you've got a growing reputation there. So maybe you should start with it.
You put in English courts, because that'd be neat.
God, I've seen an English court stream live, but it wasn't. I don't think it was a trial. It was something different.
It's weird how they have the guy in like the box, and then like.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if I should have subscribed to it. It was a long time ago, but they were streaming something.
Sometimes you'll have a camera on the judge, maybe.
Yeah.
But no, we have just sketch artists. So unless you want
it's like federal court here. It's not cool.
It is, isn't it?
We're all friends here, Deborah.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're all friends here.
Thank
all
you
right,
so
thank
much.
you. I'm talking over everybody.
All right, Colin, if I don't duck out, you're going to keep talking, so I'm dropping out.
Okay, yeah, I gotta go. I'm starving, so I'll drop out so you can do your little outro or whatever.
We're all logging off. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
For everybody
See you later.
doing their
Good night.
thing. I'm just having fun clicking on buttons now. All right, it's been 2 hours. I appreciate everybody. If somebody else wants to come up, they can, but I'm leaving, so I'll just keep the lights on. And you can just come up and do your thing. But I'm going to bed. Thanks all for coming. It was a fun impromptu Saturday Night live stream. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay, now I'm gonna stop reading chat. If I'm gonna read chat, I'm gonna be here all night. All right. Thanks everyone for coming. I'm out. Bye.